Oh, what is that?
What is what? That's my protein drink. What is she doing? Did y'all tip the guy?
Yes, I did. I gave $5.
Oh, okay.
The one inside. They brought the clothes down.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Hey, girl, hey!
Hey.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me, I know.
She belching. Let me get my seat belt. Mm-hmm. It's the end of the weekend. You want your seat warmer on?
No.
Thanks, Gloria. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, boy, hey.
You should have some pictures of the harbor.
Hmm?
You should put some pictures of the harbor.
So we're leaving the hotel. This is where they stayed for the weekend.
Send them to me.
I don't have any pictures. I mean, I took a couple. I didn't take any pictures. I didn't take any pictures. What? You still fighting with that seatbelt?
I know, I have the worst time trying to. But that's a nice straight milk for you.
Let go.
Girl. The Thelma and Louise. But yeah, so we're leaving the hotel. They were here for the weekend.
That's a nice picture.
Oh, that's Eileen.
Where?
Calling me.
Oh. So this is where they stayed. This is Harbor East. This is Harbor East. That's Ocean 8. I was going to make y'all reservations for this place right here. But I figured y'all ain't want nothing.
Right after we just had seafood.
All right.
Friday. Are they cleaning on Sunday down here?
Mailman too.
So yeah. So I came down this morning. We had breakfast at the buffet at the hotel on the water. Of course, we were inside. It's a little chilly today, hence the hoodie or sweatshirt. My bladder is full.
But why didn't you go to the bathroom? We weren't there.
I was ready to go.
What was on the first floor?
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig, the writer Stewart. I'm gonna need that lock to cut it out. I'm Craig, the writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook Live version of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black, white, gay, and everything in between. Gloria, you know what I was saying?
Black shit. White shit.
Gay and everything in between. But yeah, so we're done. The weekend is done. And
Oh, was it a nice weekend?
oh, you had a good weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, it was so nice and relaxing. No phones.
They went and got pedicures yesterday.
And you can order that stuff from Bath and Body online. It's the same price.
What was it? The plugins.
That was a good price though.
And she was telling me, which I didn't know, once they stop working, you can exchange, just bring them in and they'll give you a new one.
Not for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I'm gonna need that. Well, I need
told
that.
her, I said, I have one, but the fragrance doesn't come out anymore. So she said, well, you just bring it in and we'll replace it.
I think she might be making that up.
What? Well, why?
Cause why would they sell you a plug-in, and every time it stops smelling good, you could bring it in for free?
It lasts you a couple of years, but after a while.
But even still, like, why would they give you a free plug-in every couple years?
Well, you probably ought to have a lot of them that aren't working out.
That's what the lady said.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what she said.
I think y'all
Why would
misunderstood.
she lie to me? I did not misunderstand.
I think y'all misunderstood.
She said said, oh, bring it back.
That's like if you buy an air wick. That's like if you buy an air wick and then it runs out and it doesn't smell good any longer. You think you're gonna take it back to the store and replace it and get a new one? They'd go out of business.
Well, all I could take is what she said.
Is this too much heat?
I feel good to me.
Anyway, I went to see Brandy last night in concert. I went by myself. Some things you gotta just do on your own. Amen.
Well, did you give a donation? Oh, I thought you were telling me they put it up on the screen.
That means no.
It was for good cause.
Somebody said they give you a store credit. What? BJ? Well, anyway, I went to see Brandy last night, and
What they said, they give you a store credit for that.
she said, I don't know what that is. She said they give you store credit on one work there. I don't know what that. So the concert that I went to was Brandy. So when I got there, I went by myself. Cause you know you don't want to wait for anybody. Like you ain't gotta wait for anybody to do what you gotta do. That's why some of y'all don't do stuff, especially Gladys. That's why y'all don't do stuff. Cause y'all sitting around waiting.
I've done stuff by myself. I've been to the movie.
Cause y'all sit around waiting for an entourage. Y'all sit around waiting for folk to get their money together. Not me. So I went to see Brandy last night. Did y'all hit the share button? And the show started at 9 o'clock. I get there. It's a fundraiser. Wait a minute, niece. This ain't what I signed up for. Where is Brandy? So they had a thing. So come to find out, the mayor was there. And they were raising money for Baltimore so that they could raise money to, I guess, curtail homelessness. So they raising money. So they asking people to text donations into this phone number, right? So as we're watching the text messages go through, like people are looking around like, well, where's Brandy? What is this? Because they didn't tell anybody that it was a fundraiser and that she was just there to perform at the fundraiser. So people were putting messages in the text. So like as it was coming across the screen, somebody was like, bring Brandy on. I feel duped. Because it's just like, y'all didn't tell us this was a fundraiser. So anyway, my mother asked me if I made a donation. No, I did not. I've donated all I could donate this weekend, paying for your birthday, paying for dinners, hotel stays. My cousin is in college. I sent her some change down there through the Cash App. My nephew is looking for work, but he's one of the good ones that really doesn't ask anybody for anything. I paid for his dinner the other night. I'm taking him to get a haircut on Thursday when I go get mine again. So no, I didn't make no donation. I figured, God, those were my donations. It's just like when you, correct. It's like when you go pay tithes at church. People think that you got to pay tithes at church. No, you don't. If I'm putting into the community, if I'm doing, that is my tithe. It ain't got to go to the church, niece. It ain't got to go to the church, niece. Huh? All right, and the pastor go get a new suit off of your tithe money. But anyway, I started to make a donation, but then a friend of mine, she hit me yesterday. She needed to borrow some money because she said she was in a tight spot. I was like, Lord.
Well, just be thankful you're able to help out.
I am thankful. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And the reason why I helped her is because she really is one of my good friends. And like, I haven't talked to her in a while, but she's one of those friends. You know how you have one of those friends where you may not talk often, but y'all thick as thieves. And so she's actually in my first book. And we worked at IBM together, if you remember reading in the first book. And when she was still working, like at different jobs and different companies, and I was trying to do this writing thing full time, and I had started my greeting card business, and I remember not having money to pay my rent or not being able to pay my utilities. she would be one of those people that would just hit me up and be like, hey, I got paid today. I know you need a couple dollars. And she would, this is before Cash App and all of that stuff. And she would just be like, hey, you want to meet me somewhere and I give you this little $25? Or she said, it ain't much, but you know, I need to get off right here for you, the next one. She'd be like, it ain't much, but I just wanted to go ahead and give you a couple dollars. So she would do that. And then I'll never forget one time, she paid my utilities. This is my Aunt Gloria back here, Patrick. You remember Patrick Cooper? You remember Patrick Cooper?
Mm-hmm.
That's my mother, Patrick. Her birthday was Friday. But anyway, and like I remember one time, I needed a utility bill paid. They about to yank my off. They about to cut my utilities off, baby. I was about to be in that apartment over there in Vinings or wherever I was living at the time. And she went and paid that bill for me. Like, she was doing well, and she paid that bill. And she's never asked me for that money back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she supported my book. She supported my play. And she's just going through a tough time right now. She's really going through a tough time. And so she hit me yesterday and was like, well, actually, what she did was she sent me a Cash App request. She didn't even reach out to me. She sent me a Cash App request, and I'm looking through my phone. I'm like, I'm thinking one of y'all sent me a Cash App. Here's her asking for money. And so, she loved to try to tell me which way to drive. It's like, girl, if you want to drive a certain way, then you can get behind the wheel. Okay?
I know you got deep.
So she sent that Cash App request through here, and you know how your Cash App is connected to a specific bank, and so she said, I need $70, and that account had $76 and some change in it, and so I went on and sent it to her. I sent that little $70 out of that account. And then she sent me a text saying, hey, I know this is last minute, but I really need help. You know, I just need to borrow it for about a couple weeks. And I texted back. I said, girl, I already sent the money, girl. I sent it before you sent this text. But you know, the thing about her is, and this is the thing, and I said a little prayer for her after I sent it. She's the kind of person that she would only ask if she really needed it. That's the kind of person she is. And I know that if she asked for it, she really needed it. Because I know that she exhausted every possibility. She tried to figure it out on her own before she asked. She's not one of those people that's gonna ask you just to be asking. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if you're gonna send it. And so, but yeah, so that was that. Now, on the other hand, I thought about your son last night. I woke up angry about that.
Oh, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried to tell you.
No, you didn't. You did not tell me not to give him that money.
I did not tell you not to give it to him, but what I said to
hey,
you
niece.
is you need to call and find out who this money order should be made out to, so that way at least he probably.
Well, first of all, I wasn't going to get a money order.
Well, I was
okay, let me give you the background on this. So my brother.
You probably knew he wasn't going to do a good thing with that money anyway.
Say what?
You probably knew he wasn't. I kept telling you. I said I don't even believe this story.
So my
I said 125 for a money order.
So my brother, who was in jail for 23 years. If you read the first book, you know him already. If you're interested in buying the books, go ahead and purchase the books. They're on Audible. They're on Amazon. You can download them to your device, or you can Cash App me to replenish my Cash App, okay? One book is $20, $2, $36, $3.54. My Cash App ID is TheWriter. I'm going to need that lock back there to cut it out. So my brother, he's a set worker. So, you know, he's been out of jail now, how long? 6 years?
Sure.
6 years, because it was the same year that my first book came out. I'm going left. It came out 2000. He came home April 2012. Words Never Spoken came out May 2012. So he's been on and off drugs, child.
drug program in Baltimore.
Well, that too. He been on and off drugs, and they said, "Why are you laughing, Gloria?" He's been on and off drugs, in and out of drug treatment programs. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth because hopefully somebody listening, they gonna learn something. And so, child, it's from one thing to the next. We all been helping him back and forth. He done burned bridges. So Gladys is pretty much done with him. I don't even think he can come to the house if she ain't there. He don't have a key to the house. So anyway, it's given that. So he has asked me for stuff before, but it's been a long time since he's asked me for anything. So he was wearing my phone out the last time. Was I here? No, I was in Atlanta. He was wearing my phone out. Do you hear me? I mean, texting and calling me more that week than I've talked to him in the past year. So he kept asking me to borrow $125.25. Is that what it was?
Right.
He's like, let me borrow $125.25. And I'm like, what kind of odd number is that? And so he claimed that what did he say he needed it for? For a job. He claimed he needed it for a job, child. Down at the port. Now, I don't understand if you need a job, why are you paying? Like, what you paying for? But he claimed he needed money for his birth certificate and blah, blah, blah. You know how these set workers do. Especially when they on them drugs, okay? Them set workers, they can come up with a story. So he had all these stories and excuses and, and nobody would help him. I told you.
Is that this car?
That's that car over there humming like that. Mm-hmm. Gladys wasn't going to help him. Okay? Gladys wasn't helping him. And Gloria was done because Gloria feeds him. Whenever he needs a cigarette, he come over here for a cigarette. And, child, everybody just done with him, right? So I'm the only one that he hasn't exhausted. So he come tearing my phone up all week long, that particular week. And he was like, please, don't forget, the money. They get real humble in their messages and stuff. So he was just like,
so one he have no quotes in it.
Right. He was all humble in his message. I'm patiently waiting for you to, send me the money. I don't want to rush you. And, and I'm just like, okay. So, first of all, I don't get into money orders. Like, no disrespect to anybody who still uses money orders, but I don't have time to be stopping somewhere, buying a money order, putting it in an envelope, because I'm in Georgia at this time. And so I just said, you don't have a Cash App? So my mother was like, well, I don't even think he got a bank account. Long story short, I Cash Apped it to my mother.
Well, he didn't have a bank account.
Well, what was going to be in it?
Right, nothing. A bunch of overdrafts.
Long story short, I Cash Apped the money to my mother. And so my mother was like, I was like, well, can you go and get the money out of the ATM and give to him? She said, well, I ain't going to no ATM today because I went to dialysis today. And
I didn't go to dialysis, but I had just come back from the store. And you're like, well, then just go to the post office and get a post office money order.
Right, so you were supposed to get the money order and make it out.
No, I wasn't supposed to make it out. I called you and I said, do you think we need to try to find out who this money order should be made out to?
So Gladys wanted to make the money order out to whoever it was that he was supposed to be getting this job with or whatever.
I'm not gonna worry about
I said, look, I ain't got time look, I'm busy. I ain't got time to be trying to manage that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, I was in Orlando or wherever I was, and in Atlanta, I'm trying to figure out how to get up here for Busboy and Poets. In Hyattsville the other month or whatever that was. Like, I had too much on my plate to be trying to figure out who. First, I ain't had time to be stopping and get no money order. And didn't. So, if I'm going to help you, it needs to be convenient for me. So what was convenient was for me to send the money through the Cash App to Gladys. And so she ain't doing nothing. She ain't working nowhere. She only go to dialysis 2 days a week. Why you couldn't figure out who the money order was supposed to go to?
I ain't worried with her with that foolishness.
So she goes and gets the cash and gives it to him. Well, clearly.
I did not. I got the money order and gave it to him. And I called him. I said, I'm on my way to the post office. you be here in 10 minutes so I can give you this money order. Because once I go upstairs, I'm not coming back down.
So he came and got the money order.
So he came and got the money order. I didn't even let him in. I just handed it to him out the door.
And the rest is history.
She didn't hand it to him out the door. So needless to say, that $120, actually I said $130. He needed $125. Needless to say, we ain't heard or seen him since. So you know I got one old nasty word for him when I do lay my eyes on him. So I woke up this morning cussing him out. You know how something just kind of hits you and you be like, he really tried to get over on me. And see, and I'm a Taurus. And see, one of my traits, and I'm very clear about this, one of my traits is I can be very unforgiving.
Well, you might as well be unforgiving because you'll probably never get it back.
Of course, he was going on and on and on about, he was going to give me the money as soon as he got his first check. And, this is before he got it. And so, child, he in a treatment center, child. He in another drug program. He done took that money and blew it however he uses drugs, child.
That was after about a week. He sent Shangrali a letter with no forward and no return address.
He sent his girlfriend.
Like somebody don't know he in the program.
He sent his girlfriend a letter with no forwarding address, no return address. And my mother saying, like, we didn't know he was in a drug treatment program.
And his father, he kept calling, you heard for Jimmy, stop calling and ask me. He is not two years old. When he get ready to call, he'll call.
So long story short, I got a good cussing out for him.
So you woke up this morning cussing him?
I sure did.
So what Shangrali said she was calling all the hospitals and morgues
in the morgue.
I mean, we don't go together.
Have I seen him? No, I haven't seen him because he owed me money. So
he owes you money too.
He owe everybody.
He owe everybody.
Oh, so that's why he came to me, because he had burned bridges with y'all.
Yep.
Right.
But see, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I was like, okay, he's trying to get a job, But my heart was in the right place, so I'll get it back. It might not come from him, but I'll get it back. But that's the thing. You just don't loan money that you can't afford to lose. Not to say I could afford to lose it.
I remember when he was dealing with that other girl, and they didn't have no water.
They didn't have water.
They didn't have no water.
Oh, that girl, they lived out of the trash bags.
Boy, shut
down the trash bags.
No, this is somebody with
the right, and they were coming over to your house to shower.
Yes, to shower.
Okay, maybe they weren't living out of trash bags.
Everything else.
But they were coming over here to Gloria's house to shower.
And eat.
And she had kids. But her boys were so nice and well mannered and intelligent, And my thing is,
plus you worked at the program. I can't even see.
The girl that he was dating worked at the drug program?
Right.
See, that's the thing. Some of y'all be so desperate.
Just to say I got a man.
Just to say I got a man.
Be laying beside me. Okay.
Right. Don't let your anxiousness to be in a relationship.
In her house.
He overdosed in her house.
Yeah.
Don't let somebody don't let your singleness or your anxiousness to be in a relationship
her oldest boy
allow you to lower your standards. Don't make poor decisions out of loneliness. But yeah, that's like these women working in these prisons, dating these prisoners, these inmates.
Yeah, that's real good.
What?
And having babies.
Multiple.
Yeah,
that don't make no sense.
Had 2 kids with that drug guy, and somebody else had 1 baby. He had like 3 kids and 1 on the way.
A guy that was in jail?
Yeah, that drug kingpin up here in Baltimore.
That's a mess.
All right,
man, she gonna have 2 children. He already got 1 by another girl, a guard.
And you and her beefing.
Right.
About somebody that's locked up. Really?
Child. Some people think a piece of man is better than no man.
Well, they all got fired.
Well,
that's like that girl that was going with Jimmy. She calling me, God, crying and crying on the phone. I said, girl, you got a brand new baby, like 8 months old.
So when my brother was locked up in jail, he was dating a prisoner. She was married.
She wasn't a prisoner. She was a guard.
She was a guard. I'm sorry. When my brother was in prison, he was dating a female guard. And she would call my mother crying and carrying on because she
Wouldn't leave.
tell me she was going to leave her husband.
I said, for what? You don't even know when he's getting out of jail. And I said, why would you mess up your marriage beside somebody sitting in prison? But I
Girl.
just love him so much. I'm like, Chad, you better get yourself together. Because you a fool if you want, but don't be coming over here and think you're going to get something from me, because it's not.
I just left my baby girl a message. I said I won't be coming home.
Sing it, please.
I'd rather be
Oh,
alone.
if he could sing.
He can
She
sing.
doesn't fully
Why you
understand
think he can't
me.
sing?
Because I don't.
Because I'd
My
rather
brother
leave.
could sing.
Oh,
Warren and Raymond.
Warren and Raymond
Greg
could not.
can sing.
Well, I'm glad you think it.
Shady.
Yes.
And she can't even get out her seatbelt, but she's sitting here talking about,
Just come on.
what are you doing?
I had took
What's
it
that,
off
the
'cause it was
protein
too tight.
shake?
Yeah, that's a protein drink.
Come on there so I can get to the house.
Ooh, where you get this from? Oh, Walmart.
I got it from Walmart. I went there yesterday and I bought myself some toothbrushes, some battery operated ones.
And plus you kept my toothpaste, that dental detoxifier.
What?
You must have left it in the bedroom because I put my toothpaste.
Nah, I done stole the toothpaste.
You talking about that to your house?
It was in the bathroom. That's the toothpaste in the
But what I'm
bathroom.
saying is when I laid it out because I
Well,
was
girl, I didn't know that
bad.
you were supposed to be taking that with you to the hotel. I thought it was the toothpaste for the house. I brushed my teeth with it.
Toothpaste for the house.
In
I'm
the
not the one
house.
living in that house.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought it was the toothpaste in the house.
It is the toothpaste. You usually bring your own stuff.
Y'all two a mess.
I do normally bring my own toothpaste, but
Yeah, you
got-
hooked that for me.
I did forget because I forgot to bring a toothbrush too. Remember?
Well, I'm glad you brought some
I remember you
toothbrushes.
saying that.
Because I sure was going to let Tonette know if you took some of my stuff.
And what was she gonna do to him?
From California.
Send him a message.
He already
You
got
just
the
make sure you
toothbrush.
go in there and finish reading that 9-page letter that
I
she
am going to
said.
read it.
Yeah,
Gloria-
I told your mother, I said I gotta write her a letter, not type, write, handwritten, and send to her, because I got her card and her address and everything.
Girl. Oh, this is a hoodie. It's a pullover. Gloria, you want to show them too?
What?
You want to show them when I get out? They want to see what I got on.
Oh, Lord.
My,
About
you,
what we got on.
Why do
Always
you
about
think they
you.
might want to see what you got?
girl, because they asked.
Oh.
Y'all haters. Just face the camera to me now. If you drop my phone, girl, it ain't no. Move your hand.
Okay, come on now.
See the décolleté right there.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah, see it's a.
Yeah, hold your arm up like that.
She talking about shut the door.
All I see.
Yeah. So it's a hoodie.
Y'all don't know nothing about
Put
this.
a little collar and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's cold up here.
It's a little night. Is the car
It's a
coming?
van coming.
Well,
I'm trying to get here.
yeah, he'll wait.
Uh.
Did you tell him about the shoe on the parking lot?
Oh, God. Where the picture?
On my phone?
Listen, so how about my Aunt Gloria? There's a parking lot over across the street, right? Up the street from her house, like for the people that live over here. So somebody put a high heel shoe in the parking spot to reserve her parking space. Are you serious? You know how people will put a cone in the...
Wait a minute, let me see.
Let me show y'all this picture, because Gloria took a
I
picture
can't
of it.
find it.
You just showed it to me yesterday.
I know.
You need the pictures on the phone.
I put it in my gallery.
Well, girl, this ain't the gallery, obviously.
Why isn't it? Oh, wait a minute.
Girl, I know one thing. I'm cold standing out here.
Oh, it's not that cold. Look at the glaze. But yeah, that's your mother. Woolly bully. No. Don't you take nothing from that. I can't find that little shit.
Anyway, she blowing the horn because she ready to go.
Oh.
Unlock this door. What? If she give me some time, I can be the man she needs, 'cause there's a lot of lust inside of me. We've been together since. You need help with your bag, or you only got one?
I just got two. I can carry it. I don't want nobody knowing home.
Ain't she impatient?
You damn begging ass niggas.
Ooh. You done already said it now.
What I call niggas.
Begging ass niggas.
You got a potato.
I don't know what she in there saying.
No, I'll call you crazy. She probably at work. I can't find the picture of that silver hill. All right, Craig, love you.
All right, love you too. Hold on.
And thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I miss you.
All right.
I'll come down here and see you.
Well, I'll be here till I'll be here till Friday. I'm going to Virginia Friday. All right. It is cold. The Brandy concert was good. She sang. Let me tell you, I was pleasantly surprised. She sang, she danced, and she sang like the songs that the fans love. You think I should wait for her to get out? She sang all of the songs that her fans love. Like she sang songs that are on the album that if you had the albums, you would have loved them. And then she, of course, sang some of her hits. I mean, like, she had plenty of hits that she could have sang, and she didn't. You know what I'm saying? She was only out there for an hour. No, I didn't speak to her. Her mom was there, too. Mm-hmm.
Nice, yeah.
But no, I didn't. Ooh, that lock is wearing me thin. She give me some time. I can be the man she needs. 'Cause there's a lot of lust inside of me. Ooh, it's chilly today. It's windy. It's only gonna be what, 50 degrees? That's the high?
I think 53.
Yeesh. I'm sleepy. I could use a nap. So then after the concert, I met up with my friend Sean for a drink. Sean is one of my white friends. And so we hung out, had a couple drinks. And child, the lesbians got to fighting and carrying on in the bar. I'm like, child. The lesbians love to fight. And so they were trying to get them out of it was it was these two big girls. And we went to this little white bar. It's mostly a white bar, but it was a few of us in there. And, a couple of us got to fighting and carrying on. I don't know what happened, but all I know is it took about 4 men to pull this big girl back off and away. It was a mess. And so anyway, we went and had us a couple cocktails. And then I went home. Pardon me. I went home. I watched Shark Tank. Did I ever tell y'all that Shark Tank is one of my favorite shows? Now, what is going on over here?
I'm telling you.
Oh my God, can I get through?
Oh my goodness, look like I don't think you can.
Oh God.
Coming up.
This is too much.
Look like it was a fire.
Let me let y'all look. What are they doing? You should give me some time. So anyway, I watched Shark Tank. Shark Tank is one of my favorite shows. Do you hear me? I go out for Shark Tank. It comes on tonight at 9 o'clock. I'll probably be sitting right in front of the TV, front and center. So last night, there was a black girl on there. And she has an applesauce company. It's called Sinai. And it's an applesauce company for adults, though. And she made a very good case. It's so good. Like, I enjoyed her story so much that I ended up Googling her. I found her social media. I followed her on social media. I messaged her on social media, and I told her I was going to tell you guys about her so that we can support her. and her story was so compelling. So she said she's the she's very successful. She does, like, not her applesauce company. She started this applesauce company because she realized that there's an opening in the applesauce industry. Like, most of the applesauces are for children or adults. And like she said, like, you got applesauces for babies and then like 80-year-olds. She said, but there are grown people like us who want applesauce, but it's not packaged or marketed to us in that way. And so she has one that's like a guava flavor. She has one that's a ginger flavor. She got all these different flavors. And she has them packaged in like a jar, like a jar of jam. But through development and stuff like that, she now has it packaged in like a yogurt cup, in like a yogurt size cup. So she ended up getting a deal, but they were going to turn her down at first. They were all turning her down. And sometimes I'd be feeling some kind of way. Can I just be honest with y'all for a moment? Sometimes I'd be feeling some kind of way. Sometimes I feel like they don't be giving the same kind of love to the black people that come on in. Is it me? I mean, I just be feeling like they be giving the benefit of the doubt to the white entrepreneurs to come on in. I don't know. Maybe I just be feeling that way. Maybe I'm off, but I just sometimes feel like there are black folks that come on in who have their together, and you know, their numbers are right, and they just really just need that lift up. They just need that boost, right? And I just feel like sometimes they don't. And I can't say that Damon John has to do it all. You know what I'm saying? Because just because he's black, I don't believe that just because you're black, you have to support people. Because I don't believe that you have to support people just because they're black. You know, that's the way I feel about black businesses, black movies. I'm going to support you because you do it well, not just because you're black. But I think that there are black entrepreneurs that come on there that get it right and they're doing well. And I just feel like they don't always support them. And they be like, oh, I don't know. I don't see the vision. I'm like, you fucking, oh, sorry. So it burns me up sometimes. So anyway, he was saying, because she still has a full-time job, but she has a great job. Like, she's like the head of HR for some global company. And she was done up. Like, she was done up, right? And you could tell she makes money. You could tell because she said she put $250,000 of her own money into this business. And she said she's already earmarked another $250,000. She said, so she's basically earmarked $500,000. But they were saying, wow, so you put this kind of money into it, like developing it and, just whatever. And they were all like, well, we don't see you as an entrepreneur. Like, you're not all in. Like, you're still working a full-time job. She said, yes, but I have a team that's taking care of all of this, because I know that I cannot walk away from my job right now. And so they were like, well, what do you mean you can't walk away from your job? Like, if you really believed in it, you will walk away from your job. She says, I can't do that right now. And they were like, why can't you do that right now? She said, because too many people rely on me. I take care of too many people. And maybe this is why I was feeling away last night. But I understood what she meant. Not that I'm taking care of my family, because I ain't in a position to do that. But this weekend, being here, foreshadowed for me what it would be like for me when things really take off. I just feel like I would be carrying a lot of my family. And like, sometimes when you're the first one to make it, you have this, it's called the black tax, right? You have this pressure on your shoulders to take care of your entire family because you're the first one to make it out. And she said that she was very strong. The company is called Sanai. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm on my way in the house now. But it's Sanaia. Sanaia. Sanai. It's an applesauce company. And I think her name is Janelle. I can't remember though. But she started crying. Like, they were saying she was so strong, and they were like, you have a presence about you, da-da-da. And they were like, well, what is it? Like, but you're not an entrepreneur. And so she started breaking down. And they were like, what are those tears about? Why are you crying? And she says, because I have too many people that... She didn't say too many people. She said, I'm taking care of multiple people. And so then Lori said, well, who are you taking care of? She said, my mother, my father, my siblings. And then somebody said, well, why are you taking care of all these people? She said, because I'm the first one. She said, I'm the only one that made it out. And when she said that, a chill went through my body. Because again, I'm telling you, I've never told you this, but you know what? I've thought about this years ago. When I say years ago, probably 10, 12 years ago. You know, I've said to you guys before that everything happens when it's supposed to happen, like your timing and like success and just whatever. Part of the thing that I came to realize some years ago is that part of the reason that this stuff didn't happen for me sooner is because I was afraid of being the one that my family would rely on. That was one of my subconscious fears. In addition to all of the other stuff that happened, I believe that God knew that I wasn't ready for it for other reasons as well. But I believe that was tucked in there somewhere too, because I was afraid that when I say I got a lot of family members but I don't have that I don't have that feeling now where I feel responsible for all of those people. I don't, not anymore. But I used to feel like that when I was like 30. And, those years back then where I just felt like I just got to make it. Then I was thinking about my mother getting older and my father getting older and wanting them to see it, to be there to witness it. But it's like, you got to take that pressure off your shoulders. Like, you got to release yourself of that. And so this girl on the show, Shark Tank, she was crying. And she was just saying that her family is relying on her and she just can't walk away from her job because too many people depend on her. It's not just that she's putting the money in this business, but she's also using her money to take care of her family. And she said, and because so many people rely on me, this is the first thing that I've done for myself. Starting this business was the first thing that I've done for myself. And so that's when Mark Cuban said, you know what, that's what I wanted to hear from you. I wanted to hear that you had skin in the game and that, and so then he made her a deal. He made her a deal, and I think she's going to be all right. But I'm going to look her up, and I'm going to give you guys information. I'm going to put it in the So Much to Say podcast pen pal group. Now, I'm going to tell you, I looked on the website last night. Girl, that applesauce is a little pricey. It's like, there's like a 6-pack. I think it's like a 6-pack. It's like a 4-pack. I think it's a 6-pack. It's like a 6-pack of applesauce. Girl, she $19.99. But I'm
What's in that applesauce? Cause that's expensive.
So was cigarettes, but y'all buy cigarettes.
Yeah, but you got 20 for $5. Come on and get out this car.
Girl, you can get out. You act like got you locked in. Girl, the applesauce is like $19.99, niece. Now, I'm going to try to get a couple cups. I'm gonna try to get a couple cups. And look, but she said they deliver it through Amazon Fresh. And that was the part of the argument that they were making on the show, on Shark Tank. They were like, well, first of all, the glass jars are going to be so expensive to ship, like the shipping from Amazon. But anyway, like I said, she's working with Mark Cuban now, so I'm thinking they'll probably get the price down and, whatever. I just think that I just want to support her. Like, I believe in what the girl is doing, and I just saw myself in her. I really did. I saw myself in her, and I'm still in that space where, I have stuff in front of me, things that I want to do, things that I want to, like I just had my website redone. You know what I'm saying? That stuff costs money. Like, you always have operating costs, aside from your personal life, like your personal power bill and your water bill, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you have operational costs. And so I do want to support her. Now, I'm not a big applesauce eater, but I'll support her. And if I can, I'll buy some. And if I can push y'all to buy some, that's supporting her, right? And then, I don't know. I just think that we pay for what we want. You know what I mean? It's like y'all buying Starbucks. Yeah. All them years you were buying Benson and Hedges menthol. Niece.
Yeah.
You gonna get out the car?
Oh, you got the keys.
Gloria left her purse back there.
What, that blue purse? No.
I sure ain't going over there right now.
Yeah, just take it to her later. She had her keys, so she'll be all right.
Look at Damaris talking about don't go. She just got to the gym. So you want to use me while you in the gym on the treadmill or something? You want me to help you get through the gym, get through your time at the gym? I went to the gym yesterday. I got my workout in. You can leave that one there. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna drink that later.
Is this my cup?
No, that was mine. I'm ready for you to get out the car. What you waiting for?
I don't get my stuff together.
Let me, girl, I got so much to get out this car.
It's only a bag, and I'll take that little small bag. That brown bag.
Don't you hate when somebody pack a bunch of stuff and they can't carry their own stuff? How are you packing all this stuff, niece, and you can't carry it? You ever go on vacation with somebody like that? They got all these bags and luggage and can't carry it. They need help. Now I gotta get Gloria's purse. And Gladys's luggage. Oh, that lock's still going on and on. Let me get in here. Chantel, you got to keep reading, niece. Keep reading, niece. I can't tell you the story, niece. Girl, Gloria's cigarette's probably in this bag. Well, guess what? She won't get them right now. Girl, you know I don't play. I be putting that alarm on when I'm in here. I don't play, niece.
Disarm. Ready to arm.
You got to put that alarm on in Baltimore, baby. It is not a game. Good.
Give us enough of that.
Now, I thought she was going to get the luggage out the car. She didn't got the food bag, her leftover food from dinner last night. So last night they went to dinner at this Italian restaurant. I took them to lunch yesterday. And then they went and got pedicures. And then they went to dinner at this Italian restaurant. So she brings that. She done left me with the luggage. Dear God, grant me the strength. Ooh! Oh, take these glasses off. I have to urinate.
Can you take the bag off one of them? Oh.
Oh, she got all this stuff on the steps. All this stuff on the steps, girl. It's like, girl. Oh, y'all want to see my nephew? This is my nephew and his daughter. That's Terrell. That's my youngest nephew. And that's his daughter, Jakari. Ooh. All right, I gotta pee. Now, y'all can't be in here while I'm peeing and stuff. Oh, y'all gonna sit right here? All right, y'all sit right there. Don't be trying to look. Let me slide all the way over. Woo! That bladder was full. Oh, dear God. It ain't nothing like using the restroom. Do you understand? It's the best feeling. When you release yourself. Let me make sure I'm covered up before I come back into view. We're gonna wash our hands. Y'all wanna smell it? It's clean. Wash your hands. 25 seconds. Get a nice lather going. She downstairs talking to herself. Ma, who you talking to? She talking about myself. You said what? Your bed is what? It sure isn't. All right, guys, listen. I'm about to get off of here. Damaris, enjoy your workout. Oh, I zipped up my pants. Enjoy your workout. You guys have an amazing Sunday. Tonette, go and wash up. Smelling like a 13-year-old little boy. Ooh. And thank you, Michael. Have a wonderful day, those of you that are here. And tomorrow, the live Queen Supreme Court show is in Baltimore. The tickets are available on the Eventbrite. I'm sleepy. I need a little nap. The show is at 8 p.m. Well, doors open at 8 p.m. The show is at 10 p.m. That's it. If you're interested in purchasing books, you guys know how to do it. It's pinned down here and up here. Visit the website. It's brand new if you haven't seen it, CraigTheWriterStewart.com. Subscribe to the website. Put your email address in there. Subscribe to the podcast. So much to say. Did you guys listen to the podcast with Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom? She talked a little bit about Cosby. She didn't really want to go into that. Did y'all see that? And then, or listen to that? And then she talked about Malcolm Jamal Warner and when he first got his gig on the Cosby Show and what that was like and da-da-da-da-da. I posted a reminder last night. I posted it up there so you could see it. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I may take a nap and then go to the gym. We'll see what happens. I did go to the gym yesterday. And that's it. I'm going to come on tomorrow. It won't be at 9 p.m. though, because, the show is tomorrow, the Queen Supreme Court. But I will come on tomorrow at some point during the day, okay? So I'll come on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. And until then, I'll see you later. Brush your teeth tonight. Floss your teeth. Brush your tongue. All right? Be kind to somebody. Stop walking around being nasty. Okay? Have a great day.